It's finally happened. Spiritual Collective, such a beautiful reading. The focus of tonight's reading is the Empress. She visits us again, followed by the Ten of Pentacles. You are wealth. This wealth that you have is not only something you can sustain, but it grows. It's generational. It's royal almost. And it's expansive, as are you with this Empress energy. You are growth, you are abundance itself. It flows through you, and it enriches your life and the life of others that are close to you. If you don't see this right now, maybe look closer. Or it could be coming to you soon. But it's definitely there. There is so many things that you do. Your skills, not only do you work hard, but the skills that you have are just adding fuel to this beautiful growth. And you are receiving. The Queen of Cups, your wealth washes up to you. It's at your feet. Not only do you have physical, monetary wealth, but you have spiritual, emotional, intuitive wealth. Again, this wealth comes to you. You've done the hard work of going within this vast sea of your inner being, and you are bringing out these great riches. Drink from the cup of wealth, financial wealth, spiritual and emotional wealth, because you've earned it. Yes, you are wealthy. Take a look around you. Are you not seeing the wealth that is already there? It may be that you're focusing so much on the lack, or what you feel is lack, that you're not really looking at all the abundance that you have. You are wealth. You may also be getting lucky with money. You may win something. Not saying you're going to win the lottery, but you may win something. You may be gifted something of monetary value or of some kind of physical value. We shall see. This is beautiful. Okay, the last couple readings, because we had some readings that weren't great, and we still deal with that. If you've been with me and you've seen the other readings, you know what we deal with, what you deal with on the daily. When you have wealth, and you don't even flaunt it either. You work hard. You may express yourself. You may not be afraid to express yourself in some ways that offends others, and that's just they're too bad. But you don't flaunt it. You don't show off. You don't be like, oh, here's my this and my that. No, you don't. You've worked hard. You do work hard, and you've never really just been given free things, like a gift here and there, but you haven't received handouts your whole life. You haven't just been given things. You've had to work. You've had to find ways. One of the last readings starred the World card. Again, in this reading, the World card shows up. The accumulation of all things. An end of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle. Connection. Connection. The wealth of the universe. the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. You are lucky this little spin around, this little season. You are lucky. You, again, a personal story. I just happened, we had a work, personal story. We had a work, a raffle at work to get us to do certain things, and you know, you get raffle tickets, and so I put them in right before the raffle. I blew on them. I threw them in and I won, and both the prizes were gift cards. You know, and it wasn't $1 million, but it was money, and I won, and it was lucky, and it just happened to be the money cards, which is what I usually go for. I mean, it could have been something else too, but it was the money. So things like that, you could find yourself winning something. Lucky gift, lucky find. You're walking down the street. Oh my God, someone's like, I don't know about you, but people leave stuff out on the street for people to take, and I'll look through that stuff, because sometimes that's some good stuff. You get some really good stuff that way, and I've gotten some good stuff. So you might find something just walking, you know, and again, maybe someone may gift you something, and always, hopefully their intentions are good. You always have to think about that. But again, you could be getting really lucky in the material realm of things. Very exciting. Justice. This is justice for you. Because you have worked hard. Because you have done your time. You've done all the things that you've needed to do. You haven't been out here wheeling and dealing, cheating and scheming. You have been putting in the time, honing your skills, being honest, and it's about to pay off. The universe is going to reward you. The universe is going to reward you because you deserve it. Again, justice coming up again in a reading. This is beautiful. It's about time. It's about time, because when you deal with a lot of the stuff that we've been dealing with, you know that you deserve a break. Again, of course, people are going to hate when they see you winning, so that might add a little more fuel to that kind of fire. But you know what? What do they got? You're honest and forthright. Are they? Some of the stuff they be doing, I don't think they're honest or they're forthright. So guess what? The universe is rewarding you, and it's not rewarding them, and they're getting butthurt. Well, maybe if they did the right thing, maybe they'd get a lucky break. You know? Just a thought. That's a card. This is so beautiful. I love this. Again, we're seeing some more cards come out that we've seen before. Again, but this Ten of Pentacles, that's new. I'm so happy. Okay, let's see what else we got in addition to this. We got quite a few cards coming out here. Okay, oof. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Maybe it's an ending to this kind of like trapped thinking. Is this the end of this? Are we finding a way to escape these swords that we surround ourselves with? The thoughts that we find coming back and keeping us tied down and making us feel chained and unable to fly. Is that what's going on? I sure hope so. It's about time. The Moon. We've got the Moon. Okay. The Queen of Cups. Water. The Moon. I'm feeling more of a connection to this subconscious realm, this dream world, this artistic, illusionary state that you can create. Tap into your art, tap into your dreams. This is a time where this is going to be very powerful right now, where you get in touch with this interesting balance between the wild and the tame, and the watery world of dreams and imagination, of symbolism. That's beautiful. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. This is a happy card. Fireworks, celebration, because again, you're winning and you deserve it. Look at this, you're happy. Queen of Cups, you got the Nine of Cups, you know, you got the Wheel of Fortune. Winning and being happy and being abundant, feeling fulfilled emotionally. Oh man. And the Three of Coins. Okay, the Three of Coins, some more coins, and also pulling it all together. You may work with others, but you may also incorporate other things into what you already have going on. New forms of magic coming together and making a new something new out of other things that you're incorporating either into your practice, also communicating with others, really tapping into the magic of earth, getting really in tune with that, and reaching beyond and out to others. Very beautiful. I really hope that this Eight of Swords is a positive one, like finally being able to get away from that whole trapped feeling of thoughts and perceptions that keep us tied down, you know? The High Priestess of Earth. Okay, you know what? You just really can't make this stuff up. Okay, again, I think this happened in another reading. You got the Empress and you get the High Priestess of Earth. You get the Ten of Pentacles and you get the Three of Pentacles. You get a lot of Pentacles, you get a lot of Earth, you get a lot of growth. There is so much growth going on right now. There's a lot of abundance. So much just abundance and growth and beauty. If you don't have a garden, which you probably do, go out and spend some time in it. That's really important. Differences. Differences. The apple, the orange, the black and the white. Differences within the same. They're both cats. They're different, but they're both cats. They're both fruit. They're different, but they're both fruits. I feel like you're going to be reaching out to other people with this Three of Pentacles and embracing your differences, but coming together. You're coming together with these differences. And you're making something happen. Like you're the same, but you're different. You've got, yeah. There's some differences that it's going to really work together to really make what you're creating just really expand. It's going to help it expand even more. Rigid. Yes, rigid. There's a wall here. Okay. You might be rigid because of all the things that you've had to deal with from other people who hate seeing you win, who want to attack you for winning or being yourself, or perceive you for being different. You become rigid because another aspect of this card is you feel like you've been put out because you're different, and you've become rigid and you've put up a wall. But you can see over the wall. You can still see the opportunities that are coming to you. Try to soften. Try to realize that you do have good things coming. Again, we have a crow and raven here. We have a crow and raven here. It might be this rigidity. This rigidness, right? Rigidity. Whatever. That came from this. That's come from these thoughts surrounding you that keep you tied down to feeling trapped. I think those have a lot to do with each other. Let's remember to try to soften, to still keep our guard up. You still do have to have your defenses because people don't seem to respect people who just want to be themselves. The fledgling. There may be a initiation, a rite of passage in your craft or even in your life, or both. Possibly both, usually. There's something you're starting out doing that's new, that you're new at, or a new beginning of a new thing that you're just beginning. Invisible. Sometimes you try to be invisible. You may also feel invisible. You may feel that nobody sees you, but sometimes you want to be invisible because of all the flack that you may get from others. You may want to hide. You may want to be a hermit, which again adds to this rigidity. There's something about disappearing into this watery puddle, this hole, this other realm, to escape a lot of the things that you don't want to deal with anymore. But things are looking up. Things really are looking up. And you should be happy. There really is an aspect, though, of feeling invisible as well here. Of not being seen or not being acknowledged for the things that you do. So it's a little bit of both. It's going to be both. For different people, it's going to have a different... It's going to express itself differently. Ooh. After the storm. After the storm, this owl is coming and bringing you something. A gift. Something that you need to start this new cycle. It's been a rough ride. You've gone through a lot of things. But because of this, you are being gifted something from the universe, a message from beyond. Pay attention to your dreams and your insights, your visions, however you experience them. Going beyond normal. You're going to have wild insight. You're going to be more creative than you have been for a while. This is going to be a beautiful new... just imagination is going to be expanded. You're going to be seeing things in your imagination. You're going to be getting you're going to be given ideas that just appear to come out of nowhere, golden ideas. And it's going to unlock even more of your potential. Even more of what you have going for yourself is going to be unleashed. You have the key. You have the key to free yourself from any chains or just feelings of being trapped. You're going to be able to step beyond that and to really enter a new cycle of growth and expansion. Supernatural. Again, this expansion into the otherworldliness. Yes, it's just going to be very dreamy. Again, pay attention to your dreams with this moon card. And this and the Queen of Cups and that watery subconscious realm, the dream realm. It's beautiful. And it's going to push you. Your gifts are going to be pushed to another level. You're going to expand more of what you have already developed psychically, intuitively, any kind of gifts that you have with the supernatural. These are going to be expanded upon. We get this one again. Okay. Monad. Madness, the static ritual, energy release. Again, this was in another reading that I believe it was, whoops, the last reading about getting out there and being ecstatic and dancing and doing wild ritual out in nature, being more primal and that magical dancing around the fire in the moonlight, kind of thing, just being wild, getting in touch with that. A little bit of madness, and not to say madness in the bad way, although, that can happen to people. But madness in a good way with this supernatural. Things are really gonna get weird. Things are really gonna get weird. You might feel like, oh my gosh, reality is just kind of, it's a little, wow, this is really pushing it, You might have elements of that. Again, be grounded. But I would say don't be afraid of that energy. Kind of go there a little bit. Not all the way, but go there a little bit and explore that edge of the edge of madness. But you know what I'm saying. Just that touch of what makes a genius, what makes life magical. Courtesy, thoughtful, polite, and good manners. Interesting. Okay, I see offerings. I see offerings to deity here. I mean, there's obviously the whole idea of being polite and having good manners and sharing and whatnot. So I feel there's also a boundary thing here. There's boundaries, but on one level, if you have a deity that you work with, give them offerings, make sure that you show up for your connection with that deity to make that connection solid and to have that foundation of trust and just reciprocality, if that's a word. But also to politeness in a way, politeness and boundaries and that fine line to don't be overly, this can get tricky. This can get tricky. People might want what you have and feel entitled for you to give it to them, even though you, I mean, come on. You don't just walk up to someone and be like, I want that, you know? You know, especially if they've worked hard for whatever they have. If a person is genuinely generous, then they will give. If you have a friendship with someone, if you have that kind of rapport with someone, you'll know. You'll know. You need to be able, I feel like you need to be able to feel out what's overstepping of boundaries, what is entitlement, what is generosity, what is politeness. But you'll know with the person. Because I do feel like sometimes people try to overstep boundaries and they try to, what is it called when someone, not asking a favor, but kind of, oh, what is that? When they have you, oh, I don't know how to describe it. Like they offer favors from it, like solicit favors from you that you didn't offer. It's really weird. Like, oh, when are you going to do this for me? Like you never said you were going to, and it would cost you money and time and effort, and you got other things going on, and here's this person, and you don't even really talk to them like that, and they're like, oh, when are you going to do this for me? Oh, when are you going to give me that free reading that I'm not going to pay for? And, you know, I don't want people seeing me get the reading from you, and that we need to meet up. You know, I've had this happen. And I'm like, well, if you don't want to be seen with the reading, because I'm not going to go out of my way with an unpaid reading somewhere you want to go to stay hidden because you're embarrassed of getting a reading by me that you actually want, and you're not going to pay me, and you work with me so I know you make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, things like that. Okay? I offer free readings here. And if I offer someone a free reading, then that's that. But, like, you know, that kind of thing. Like, oh, when you going to make me a necklace? And you usually treat me like crap. Like, it's not going to happen. And it's rude to have someone be like, oh, well, I see you have all these desserts. I want one. You know, I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of rude. But there's something there about that. And there's also something there about offerings to a deity. And not to be stingy with offerings to a deity. But that deity is someone you really work with. Okay? So you need to realize that. And you need to, again, know which one that is. What message that is for you. Again, with that wealth, right? You know, you're winning cards. Like, I know people were joking around about it. Like, you know, I won the gift card. Oh, what are you going to buy me? Oh, really? You mean you that never talks to me, or you that we're not really good friends like that? Or, you know, they were probably joking, but you do have people like that expect, oh, you won something, I need it. It's mine. There's that, which is very unpolite. So you'll know. Wow, got a lot of cards just popping out here. Okay. Wow. Okay. Water, the overflow. You're overflowing with abundance. You're overflowing with psychic gifts, with psychic communication coming to you. Yes, you're being showered in this light, in this communication with spirit. You're being bathed and purified in spirit. It's an overflow of abundance on the spiritual and emotional realm. That's beautiful. Starseed Elemental, okay? Again, this is gonna be a really magical time. See, we're looking at, you know, the we're looking at, two cards, Supernatural and Madness. We got the Moon. We got Starseed Elemental. So you're kind of really, really magical, really getting in touch with the other realms at this time, having magic flow through you, healing abilities, healing modalities, new psychic gifts coming online for you. I see this like for us who are this reading is geared for, we're going to be feeling this. These psychic gifts are coming to us and they're going to be very strong. Star Seer. See, again, psychic gifts. Oh my gosh, here we go. Here we go. With the world. And just having the stars, the universe within you. Again, this wealth of psychic ability right now. Full spectrum, full chakra and groundedness with reaching towards the heavens and rooted in earth. Look at that. That's beautiful. Again, another idea of a world feel, of being super connected, of being a part of all that is, being abundant. This is going to be such a magical time to grow and expand and become wealthy. Your spiritual wealth that you're going to be manifesting within you is going to come and be visible on the outer world. It's going to be manifest in the physical realm. Wow, this is very beautiful. Just overflowing with this spiritual universal knowledge. You're going to be given so many new visions and insights. Again, with supernatural abilities coming online that like surpass what you already have. And what you thought, like maybe recently you got some online and you're like, wow, it's a little more than I usually have. Well, the next round is going to be even more. So get ready. And that may be why maybe you've been feeling a lot of tension with other people lately, because subconsciously they know and somehow they're upset about it because they want all your desserts. They want what you have. And again, there's that boundary, right? Interesting. You're going to have so much wealth in so many different ways. It's so beautiful. Let's see what else we have here. This is such a positive reading. Again, with a little few hang-ups here and there with our mentality. And again, that's just about staying in touch and watching our thoughts when they come up. Are they negative? Are they full of lack? Are they keeping us tied to looking at the negative stuff? Are we having, that 5 of Cup moment? Are we doing that to ourselves? Are we 8 of Swordsing ourselves? Keeping us, like, trapped in our own thoughts, a mental prison? Are we doing that to ourselves? We need to stop, because wealth is coming to us. Okay, relaxation activates the frequency of abundance within me. Again, part of this huge, vast universe within. Relaxation activates the frequency of abundance within. I am the walking embodiment of wealth. I am the walking embodiment of wealth. I am the walking embodiment of wealth. this is really a wealthy time for you. It's going to be amazing, because with the physical wealth that you're going to be receiving, with the luck and just that type of winning feeling, plus this psychic abilities coming online even more intensely than before, it's gonna be a beautiful wild ride. So get ready. I'm so excited. You should be too. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Finally, another good reading, because we deserve it. You deserve it. You've done so much. You've done so much work, and it's about time. So we're going to close this reading with a card. Okay. 1 second. Oh, there we go. So many decks. Close this reading. Nyx. Oh my God. My God. Seriously. Nyx. Goddess of night. Look at this. Look at this connection that she has to the water and the moon. We received the moon card earlier. Hold on. 1 second. We received the moon card earlier. And again, with this psychic, with this water connection, and this psychic link that's connecting her into this water, the communication of the world is going to be intense. That's what I'm saying. The psychic ability is going to be off the chain. Like, look at this. It's going to get crazy. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. Look at that. Dreams, dreams, dreams. If you have a dream journal, which you should, definitely be jotting these down, because they are going to be so intense. And they're going to be so, you're going to be so connected. That the stars, the night, the psychic abilities, the other world, supernatural, that's what's going to be going on. And it's magical. And wealth. Wealth spiritually inside, wealth physically outside. And with that, good night.